Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So today we're doing messages from the beloved mother Kuan. So Kuan is the goddess of compassion, love, and healing. She is a Bodhisattva Buddha. She is usually depicted with many arms to represent her trying to reach out and help everyone that she can. So here are some messages from her to you. So for pile 1, we have an aquamarine mala. For pile 2, we have a lotus stone. And for pile 3, we have a pink jade mala. Hi pile 1. So you guys picked the aquamarine mala. So aquamarine is a wonderful stone for quieting the mind and releasing stress. It also is a great stone if you are an empath or a highly sensitive. This stone also clears confusion and brings clarity. So yeah. So we'll see what messages that beloved Mother Kuan has for you today. So for your first card, we have the Yin Empress. So yeah, I'll be reading an excerpt from the book because it's just beautifully written there. Hold on 1 second. You are a spiritual leader and pioneer, and part of what you are here to do for the planet on a soul level, whether you are a man or a woman, is to empower the divine feminine, the cosmic empress of yin, the divine feminine energy, so that we may live in more balance on a as a species on the earth. So this card is mostly about you getting more in contact with your divine feminine. Whether you're a man or woman, everyone has divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And this is basically telling you to rise up in your divine feminine. You know, and not to be persuaded by what society thinks. That it's okay to be yourself and to be creative, to be empowered, to be genuinely you and to be vulnerable. Because when we're vulnerable, that's when we're our most authentic. Okay, your next card is Sweeping Sister Willow. Sweeping Sister Willow gently brings you healing for forgiveness and release of the old pain now. Let her branches gracefully sweep any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and cleansing sadness, healing forgiveness is a pathway to a greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to give it to yourself with the help of Kuan. So this is about forgiving yourself. Forgiving others, but mostly forgiving yourself. Letting go of all the old hurt and pain that is no longer serving you. And old thinking patterns. You can't have old thinking patterns if you're becoming a new you. You know, let the pain go. You don't need to carry it anymore. Kuan Yin is saying to forgive yourself. And free yourself from, anger, from what happened to you. Or pain. Because once you release this, you're going to come out as a better version of yourself. And that's the most beautiful thing. Let's see what your third card is. Divine Dynasty. The Dynasty of the Divine Mother. So this card is mostly about whatever mission you were sent here to do is going to have a great impact on the planet. This card, the image on this card reminds me a little bit of Green Tata. She's also of compassion, love, and healing. But taking that love and healing and turning it around as a testimony for others, in a sense. Because by you being authentic and you sharing yourself, it can also help free others. Her foot is like down. If you look at this image, her foot is like down off of the like place where she's sitting. She's ready to leap up and to help. And that's the kind of energy that she's bringing to you. You're healing so you can leap up and help others. And celebrate the small steps. We have times where we just keep going to what is the next destination, but not really sitting and taking time to have gratitude for the journey. Celebrate your small steps. You are where you need to be, and you're being supported in that. You know, you need to take this step so that you can come to this step. Because once you heal and get ready to step out and be your authentic self and show people the real you, you're going to come into this divine feminine energy. You're going to come out on top. You know, letting go, you know, really cultivating that healing, and then spreading your authentic self so it can help the world, and not being ashamed of who you are. You know, being creative in the only way you are creative. You guys got this. Alright, so we're going to pull some extra messages, some extra Kuan messages. So extra messages that we have for you is sacred nectar. I know exactly what is needed to bring you to the deepest fulfillment. I know what will quiet your mind and inspire your heart. Trust in the unexpected. I make all things work for the highest good. Sensitive. What were we talking about, guys, with the aquamarine? I empower your shift from being negatively influenced by the energies around you to positively influencing the energies around you. This is accomplished when you rest your heart and mind. What were we talking about, guys? We were just saying, you know, once you heal and let go, you know, and forgiving yourself, you're going to come into this like divine feminine energy. And you're going to be like, no, that doesn't serve me anymore. That is not me. I am not my thoughts. You know. We also have be the light. Yeah, you're going to be the leader. You have the spiritual strength to be the light in this world. Nurture your inner light. Believe in its healing power. The protection of light is always with you. Yeah. That's confirmation. And then at the bottom of the deck we have listen. Have you heard my voice in your heart or seen my signs? My reassurances and guidance are always with you. Set aside some time, take some space, and recognize my presence in your life. Meditation, I feel like, would be really good for you guys to just sit down and quiet your mind. You know? To not have, no, I just got this feeling in my belly that like anxiety, like, so you guys can like slow down. Do things at your own pace. You know, we live in a world where everything is like quick. But with this feminine energy, it's about letting things go and letting things flow. Do things on your own terms. You know, healing takes time. It's not a process that can be rushed. But you're going to be the most immaculate and beautiful person. I mean, you're already beautiful and immaculate through this process, but you're going to be even brighter. This is so beautiful. All right, Pile One. Thank you all for listening to the messages from Kuan. Take what resonates and leave the rest, and we'll see you next time. Hi, Pile 2. So, you all picked the lotus stone. On the back of the stone, it says, breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes we forget. Some of y'all just needed to hear that. So, for your first card, we have drink from the emerald fountain. Like I was saying at the beginning, Mother Kuan is depicted with a lot of arms to reach out and help everyone. We'll be reading an excerpt from the book because it's just beautifully written. There's nothing to be gained in making life more difficult than it needs to be, or than unnecessary stress or patterns. Sorry about the cards outside, guys. Okay, let's start over. There is nothing to be gained in making life more difficult than it needs to be, other than unnecessary stress or perhaps the learning that it isn't as much fun this way. At this time, you're going through a time of important spiritual growth. Your higher self has set a spiritual schedule and is planning on being at a certain destination in time and space to set events in motion, to benefit from synchronicities, and to be able to live out its divine purpose. In the physical world too. The soul is very resourceful and is calling for divine help in getting to its destination on time. When you allow yourself to be helped, great reserves of support are available to you. So yeah, she's holding out her many arms to help you. You all are looking for spiritual guidance or a spiritual teacher, you know. But all that you are is all that you need, you know. And Source, you know, your spirit guides and your angels are helping you. Divine Mother is helping you. She offers you a drink from the emerald fountain. To help you on the spiritual path. To help you open up your heart chakra. To calm your mind. So that you can breathe. Not everything is on you. It's okay to ask for help. So your next card is Shining Lotus. Okay. So this card is basically about shining your light. Being your authentic self. We're going to read an excerpt from the book too. Have you been hiding in the spiritual closet? Oh my God, what were we just saying? Sometimes it makes sense to avoid sharing your thoughts and feelings about spiritual beliefs and other personal matters until they are clearer in your own mind. However, there are also times when hiding your deepest truths away from the world will no longer protect you, but actually hold you back from living your divine destiny, shining the lotus light of your own soul and walking your path in the world. So yeah, what we were just saying. Be your authentic self. Don't be afraid to be who you truly are and to be who you are becoming. I know from my own personal spiritual journey, it can be scary, to, be changing and the people around you aren't changing and you're like, oh, are they gonna accept me for the way I am? But that's not for you to worry about. You just need to be yourself, because when you are authentic, everyone around you is influenced by their authenticity. So your next card is Bamboo Moon. So when we say bamboo, guys, Mercury retrograde isn't even here and I'm already messing up words. Bamboo. So this card is about divine timing. Bamboo can be under the ground for a very long time. I don't know if it was months or years, but it's a very long time. But once it starts growing, it can grow like 3-5 feet a day. But you have to wait for that seed to sprout, which takes a long time. Like, everything's in divine timing. Let's read an excerpt from the book. Divine timing is always at play. What were we talking about? Whether we are letting go or trying to force something, an intelligent power that is vaster than our comparatively limited, comparatively limited vision is always in flow, and we are a part of that. We can find so much peace and joy when we realize this and trust and relax, breathe, and unfold in our divine destiny. Yeah, everything happens in divine timing. Breathe, let go, and flow. The more you push harder, the harder it's going to be for you. So just let it go and flow. Things will happen when they're meant to happen. Everything is in divine timing. And remember, it's not about our destination, but it's about our journey. Everything is happening when it meant to be. And that's what beloved Mother Kuan is trying to tell you. You haven't been forgotten. You're not, your spirit guides, your angels, they all are here for you. But everything has to happen in the spiritual realm. I was given this example by someone, that your spirit guides and angels and things are fighting in the other realms so that your blessings can come here. But keep having that positive attitude. Everything is going to happen when it is meant to happen. Just breathe and let it flow. Alright, let's get some extra messages from our Kuan transmission deck. Okay, so we have courage. Comparison will steal your joy and distract you from your purpose. Be content with your uniqueness, beauty, and value. There is a place in this world meant solely for you. Commit to your own journey. What were we just talking about? Open up and be yourself. Be proud to be you, because there's only one you in this whole world, and that's a beautiful thing. Don't take yourself for granted, and commit to your journey. Like, going back to this divine timing card, everything that you want is going to come, but it's going to come in divine timing. We also have lost child. You may sometimes feel as though you have lost your way, but you are never lost to me. Connect to your heart, and you shall find me there. I am always watching over you. You may feel lost, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Kuan, your spirit guides, your angels are waiting for you to ask. What do you need of them? There's no such thing as asking too much. Obviously, do things with gratitude, but it's okay to ask for help. They are here for you. We also have Blue Lotus. Judgment is a prison. Compassion sets you free. When you embrace the beauty of forgiveness and step forward in your truth, no circumstance or person can obstruct you from your fulfillment. Yeah. Forgive yourself and be yourself. No matter what's happening around you, know who you are and stay true to yourself. And then lastly, we have abundant blessings. Yeah, that divine timing for those blessings to come in. Your concerns are felt in my heart. Any and all problems, the material and the spiritual, are within the realm of my interests and power to resolve. Be peaceful. Breathe, guys. My blessings are with you. She's with you. Spirit and Source all loves you. You're not abandoned. You're not alone. Know that. Know that you're loved. Alright, pile 2. Take what resonated and leave the rest, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hi, pile 3. You all picked the pink jade. Like most pink stones, pink jade is associated with the heart chakra and is known for healing and is a stone of love. I associate pink mostly with self-love, but it can be like platonic love, romantic love. Yeah. So for you, pile 3, we have Ivory Swan Goddess. So we're going to read an excerpt from the book for this card. Do not cast your eyes away from the perception of your own divine inner light and all its purity and radiance, beloved soul. You may find it easier to believe in the illusion of sins and unworthiness than in the truth of your spiritual innocence. Just like the purity, beauty, and grace of the Ivory Swan Goddess, your own soul is luminous, pure, and eternally graceful. You are being asked to recognize the divine energy within you without holding yourself back from unconditional self-acceptance and regard. It is time to accept your divinity in great measure, to be present, to be the pure light, and try not to ignore it or play it down or worry that it's not enough. So going back with that pink jade, when we were talking about self-love, accepting yourself for who you are, you are deserving of every blessing, every abundance, and healing. You are worthy, and you are deeply loved by your spirit guides and the Divine Mother. Those thoughts of unworthiness are not you. You are unique and beautiful and wonderful. And don't believe anyone who says you're otherwise. So your next card is the Lotus Throne. We'll read an excerpt for this card too. Trust that your own inner teacher is growing and that you have more spiritual wisdom than you may have previously acknowledged, and that you will benefit greatly from heeding your heart's guidance at this time. You are guided here to carefully discern the level of influence that others may have on you, and your own admirable willingness to be open, to learn, and to grow. You are wise not to surrender your discernment. So yeah, this is listening to your inner truth. You know, remembering that what people say doesn't reflect who you are. Everything you need is everything you already are. You have the wisdom already inside of you, given to you by Source and Spirit. You know, you're connected to your higher self. Believe in your tuition more. Trust yourself. It's okay to trust yourself. It doesn't matter what other people think, because they're not you in your body living your life. You are. Love and believe in yourself, because you're the best thing that's ever happened in this universe. There is literally no one like you. Spirit wants you to know that. Divine Mother wants you to know that. And that if you need help, just ask for guidance. You know, the answers are within you. You have Source, your angels, the Divine Mother. You're wonderfully and fearfully made, and it's a beautiful thing. So now we're going to shuffle transmission messages from the Divine Mother Kuan. See what other messages that she has for you. Try to get one more. So we have surrender. Surrender to the catalyst of grace. It allows a more loving creative power to step in on your behalf. A higher good wants to be present in your life. Welcome it. Yeah. Like I said, ask for help from the divine. Like I said, your whole spiritual team is here to help you. Welcome the help. And let them show you what they need to show you, so that you can keep healing and becoming the best version of yourself that you want to be. We also have hidden blessing. In time, you will see the truth of what appears to be working against you and recognize my favor. Participate with faith. All that is unfolding to a greater wisdom that ultimately serves your soul. Yeah. You guys are going through a healing cycle right now. You're transforming. And it may feel like that the system is working against you, but it'll be in your favor. You're going to look down the line, you know, from now and think, wow, I'm glad that happened, because I became this version of myself that is so much better, so much more accepting of myself and authentic. We have spaciousness. Give yourself the comfort of having enough time and space to formulate your responses. Inner wisdom and higher consciousness arise in spaciousness. Your responses can generate the energy and outcomes you deserve. We were just saying that about the Lotus Storm card. Trusting in your inner wisdom. All the answers are within you. Give yourself the space. Hold space for yourself. You know, the mind screams, but the heart whispers. Quiet your mind and hold space for yourself so you can listen to what your heart wants to tell you. Old Soul. Spiritual maturity runs deeper than morality. In choosing your behavior, to seek to act from the wisdom in your heart. Do not allow external forces to sway you from what you know to be true. We were just saying that. You know, people will try to come at you with a certain type of energy or whatever, but you choose your reaction. You know, don't allow those things to internalize into you, because only you know you. Only you know the deepest part of yourself. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Divine Mirror. Look into my heart and see your own true and beautiful nature shining back at you. Honor yourself as I do, and you shall have the confidence and willingness to manifest your destiny. Be yourself. You know, have gratitude for who you are. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I will see you all next time. Bye.